Hello everyone and welcome to part 4 of the rebuild series. My name's Jessie if you're new, and if you want to catch up, all of those will be linked. I think it's this side or it's this side, whatever. I'm still new at this. As I have said in all of my videos, I am done with the build, as you can kind of see here. I've been kind of moving around in different parts of the van in these videos. I'm not trying to give too much away, but if you do have constructive feedback, feel free to leave them in the comments still, just so someone else can benefit from your advice, because I am not an expert and these videos are by no means like tutorials or how-tos. So if you have advice, put those down in the comments. Hello everyone. So I've been working on my countertop because I accidentally opened the shrink wrap off of it, and I didn't realize that until after I'd opened it that you're supposed to finish the thing or get finish on it before, or like within 48 hours of doing that. So I'm leaving to go to my dad's tomorrow for a few days, so I couldn't just like leave it. So that's not what I'd like to be working on right now in terms of like timelines, but I thought I'd show you what it's looking like. I really like how it's turning out. While I was doing these cuts, I was pretty nervous because if I ruined it, I wouldn't just ruin the counter and be out $100. It took 2 weeks to get the countertop into Lowe's when I picked it up, and I would be way behind schedule if I messed anything up. Once I got back into town, my stove had arrived, luckily, so I was able to cut the hole for that and added a little bit more finish to the countertop. I think I did 3 coats before I left and then added another 1 or 2 to the countertop. So I'm trying to cut the hole for the propane stove, and the blade is like bending in the wood because I think it's just so thick. So I guess I'm gonna try with the circular saw. Let's try this again. Project was to start painting. The last van build that I didn't use a primer, and it took so many coats of white to cover up the particle board that I used for the wood or for the walls. This time I used poplar board and some 1/4 inch plywood that I had left over from what I had done on the ceiling. Normally I would recommend a roller, but because I had all these small weird angles, I just did it all with a brush, and it didn't take that much longer than it would have if I had a roller, in my opinion. I actually have never used a roller on my van builds, and so I really wouldn't know, but the next build, it'll be a bit more space, bigger walls, so I will probably use rollers to make it a little bit faster. also want to explain why I didn't do the primer down here, only up here, and it's because I'm doing peel and stick backsplash here, and that is where it ends. The adhesive sticks a lot better to like normal wood, not to paint, so that's why I did that. So all around there'll be a nice little peel and stick backsplash. And I didn't paint the inside of this. It's going to be behind doors, and I think I might use the excess fabric that I have from the cushions to kind of line that, but those will be more semi-visible, so put some primer on there. So I didn't end up filming this because I was tired of filming, and since I hadn't got my GoPro yet, I really just wanted to listen to music while I was doing all these long projects, and you can't do that on an iPhone and record video. So I just busted some things out, and that included painting and installing the closet face that's right here. And those and the kitchen cabinet, the lower kitchen cabinet, I don't actually have upper kitchen cabinets, those I did a light gray, and I also, in the next video you'll see, I painted that same gray on the doors. But after, and if you watched my tips or regrets for building my van and tips for building in a small van, I think I mentioned it in that too. White is really, it's popular, but it is so bad for being in a van. Like, not just having a dog, but even myself, like when I'm lying in bed or sitting, it's such a small space, you kind of just contort a little bit just to get comfortable, like not just to get comfortable, but to like, I don't know, like there's other comfortable positions than just a classic, like where I'm at right now on my couch. Like I would sit with my feet like up the wall. So I did use white on the walls, but the cabinet, since there's so much of it and they're lower, especially with Shasta, I painted those gray, and they're honestly not nearly as dirty as the white was in my last build. So this one was a bit of a shorter video. There's a lot of stuff coming next, and that's gonna be, I think, the last one. I might break it up into two because there's a lot of footage since I did get my GoPro and I have a lot of time lapses. But thank you for watching. Like I said, feel free to leave any comments below. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and click that notification bell if you want to see the last one with all of the fun stuff, all the finishing touches, all the trim. Trim honestly takes forever. So once that one is out, then we'll get the tour online. And yeah, thank you for watching.